hello. Michelle, hello, first to comment today. Hi Melissa, Shelley, Nikki, Rebecca, Deborah, Melanie, Chloe, Suzanne, Hazel, Lisa, Cara and Lisa. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Are we all okay? Oh, my microphone cut out then. I sort of saw it flash off and on. Hello, 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 hello. So I'll just do quickly through updates. TARDIS Blues are here now. So those of you who are waiting on the TARDIS Blues, they arrived on Monday. So yeah, they arrived when I thought they would, which is perfect. So they are here. They've still got the new stock on the website. Loads and loads of items in the backing section on the website. I do have a load more to go through and do. However, that will probably be done after the launch of the next game. The new game was meant to be for today, but because I had to sort of go away midweek unexpectedly, I just haven't had the time to launch the game for today. So I'll get that sorted. Email, so I did catch up with all emails today, so you should have, if you was waiting to hear from me, you should have had a reply. If you don't see the reply, do double check spam or junk folders or anything like that, because I sort of did clear my inbox. Me going away shouldn't impact on the orders at all, so don't worry about that. Other than that, I think everything's normal. Yeah, I think that's everything. That's all the updates there. So today we are fully booked, and order list was posted on the page. So if you've ordered, hopefully you'll see whereabouts you are. And if you would like to order, I've got 1 or 2 spaces available for Sunday. And then I'm fully booked on the Tuesday already, so Tuesday the 5th, because there's a couple of larger openings there. So Tuesday is fully booked. And then I'm not live on Friday the 8th. So hang on, this upcoming week, we've got Sunday with a couple of spaces free. Tuesday's fully booked. Then it's Wednesday is the monthly charm deal where there's still space available. Then we're not live on the Friday, and then back to a normal live on Sunday, and there's over half. Oh, actually no, there's only 1 person booked in for that Sunday the 10th so far. So at the moment that's very open. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. So do keep in mind that if you order from this point onwards, you may get onto this Sunday. If not, it will be the following Sunday that has got space available. Okay. Shelley, thank you for the stars, and Deb, thank you. Thank you, Annette and Leah as well. Thank you guys, and Nadia, thank you as well. Being very, very kind, guys. Okay, so first up today is Diane Haspel. Diane, are you here? Hello, did I get the loyalty cards? No, but I can have a look. Excuse me. Oh, yeah, it was sent this evening. 1, 2, 3 loyalty cards. Name, date, stickers. Name, date, stickers. Name, date, stickers. Okay, so that means you've got 13 openings altogether, Diane. Which 13 would you like to have? Oysters, egg pops, or a mix of each? If it's a mix of each, I'll need to know how many of each you would like. So I'm just booking those in and making that different. Let's turn that down a bit because that's a bit bright on my eyes. There we go. Might be a bit better. It's just one at a time, Leah. Five egg pops, 8 oysters, donate the shells, and can you keep the pops separate? Of course you can. So 8 oysters, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Donating the shells and keep the pops separate. Are there certain colours that you're hoping for? Oh no, okay, perfect. So I got 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the camera's just in a spinneroonie. So I don't know if that camera's in the right place there or not. So we'll move it down. I think it might be a bit too angled. But we're going to start with Pearlines. There's still pearls in Pearlines. We can hear those. And then we'll do your egg pops and then your oysters afterwards. So let me move this over. I think that's okay, like so. What if I, no, okay. So Diane, oh no, Pearline first. Good luck. Nope. Okay, so your gifted pearl is a, nope, that's me, sorry. Oh, so gifted pearl to start with, and it looks like he's a mustard yellow to start with there. Okay, so coming across for egg pop number 1. And you've got 2 pearls in your first egg pop, a magenta, so bright magenta pink, and a lavender. Your next egg pop, and you've got 2 pearls in this one. I just remembered I'm keeping them separate, aren't I? So I'm just going to move them over slightly. So 2 pearls in this one. Now your first one I can definitely see is a 2-tonal pink. So he's also got a slight flat bottom, as you can see there. And then you can see here the brighter and lighter areas. However, it's actually a brighter pink than this. This camera doesn't go full. There you go. See, it's a brighter pink, but he's got lighter and brighter areas, and he's got that little bit of a flat bottom there as well. So a funky 2-tonal pink, and then another lavender. The second lavender is slightly lighter than the first one. Your next egg pop. And you've got 3 pearls in this one. We've got a chocolate silver, so chocolate base with a silver overtone. You've got a burgundy red, and then you've also got a cranberry, is it yeah, I would say it's cranberry red. So burgundy red, cranberry red, chocolate silver. Your next egg pop, and you've got 2 pearls in this one, and a Simba peach, and a, I think it's a purple peacock, but his, hang on, let me just have a look. I'll show you what I'm doing. Just going to see if it's purple peacock or a silver purple. Actually, I think it's a silver purple. Yeah, he's just a touch darker. So it looks like it's a chocolate silver base with a purple overtone to him. You can see that there. So chocolatey silver with a purple overtone. Not quite a purple peacock. And then we've got 1 egg pop as for your last egg pop even. And you've got 3 pearls in this one, Diane. So we've got a blood orange, which, yeah, if we can see there, the cranberry red and the blood orange, they are very similar, but hopefully you can see the difference. More of a lemony yellow. And then, oh, this one's a dark, deep purple. So again, I'm hoping you can see the purple coming through there. Very dark purple. Okay, so they are your egg pop pearls. And then we're going to come back for your oysters. So we're donating the shells, and I'm going to keep the pearls separate here. So oyster number 1. Light pop there. And we've got 1 pearl in this one, and he's a mystic purple. So a really quite bright mystic purple here. Coming back for your next oyster, Diane. Sharp pop there. Now there's a little bit of flesh on that side, but there's no pearls there at all. And you are twinning with this oyster. And if I dry them out. Again, I think it's that indigo colour because they're bluey purple. Oh, are they more periwinkle? I think with the periwinkle, yeah, no, they are indigo, which is close to like a periwinkle blurple kind of colour, but it's just a different. So it's a bluey purple, but yeah, it's more indigo. So just slight different shades there. But gorgeous twins. Your next oyster. Light pop there. And there's your mother of pearl. Ooh. 1, 2, 3. And you have triples. So we've got 3 pearls in that one. Okay, so in here we've got a pixie dust. So I'm going to pop that in the chocolate silver line. You've got a waterberry, so it's a mix between watermelon and raspberry there. And then you've got an icy Pepsi blue, so it's not quite... Sorry, just cleaning that bit up, and then I've got a bit stuck to my pulp picker. There we go. Not quite icy blue, not quite Pepsi blue, so it's an icy Pepsi blue. I'll pop at the top there. Okay, coming back for your next oyster. Soft pop there. And we are twinning for a second time, however darker twins this time, Diane. Let me just dry them up for you. Ooh. They're like, I think they're like a dark peacock because they're like a chocolate and greeny purple. So there's pearl number 1. So I think they are like OG peacocks. And then chocolate, silvery, purpley, greeny number 2. So yeah, OG peacock twins there. Your next oyster. Slight double pop. And there's your mother of pearl. And you are twinning. Twinning with Dove Grey twins. And I'm just going to change the kitchen towel over for your last 3 oysters here. Okay, so coming back again for your next oyster. Light pop. And there's no more in that one. And he looks like he's an autumn peach. Then your next oyster. And you are twinning for a 4th time. And it looks like they are silver twins again. I think they're just a touch darker than the first ones. So the first ones are more dove grey. And oh, that's just a piece of shell there. And I actually think that these ones are dove grey again. But like I said, they're just slightly darker. If you can see that, I've just buried it. I've just pushed it down slightly so it looks slightly smaller. But yeah, just a touch darker there. And then your last one. Light pop. And then you are twinning. Twinning with your last oyster, and we are, or we have even, rose gold twins. Slightly pinky rose gold. I think it's just the tiniest hint of pink. I think it's majority, no, that's not a word. Majority rose gold with a hint of pink there. I'm making up words today already. Okay, Diane, if I go through all of these again for you, I'll need to know if you're happy with these, and then if so, which colours you'd like wet. If you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice, as you know, and then again I'll still need to know which ones you'd like where, my lovely. So starting with the twins, you've got indigo twins, OG peacock twins, 2 sets of dove greys, the first set slightly lighter, the second set slightly darker, and then pinky rose gold twins at the bottom. You've got an icy Pepsi blue, mystic purple, pixie dust, waterberry, and an autumn peach. You've then got 2 lavenders, a dark chocolate silver purple and a dark purple. Thank you, Bab. A mustard yellow and a lemon yellow, magenta and a 2-tonal pink, silver chocolate, burgundy red, cranberry red, Simba peach, and a blood orange. Diane, what do you think and what would you like to do? Can we swap the 2 creamy lavenders? Can I swap? Oh, sorry. Let me start again. Can I swap in 2 creamy lavenders, 2 lavenders, and 2 purple frost? Yes, you can. Let me see. Oh, where am I going to put them? I'm going to move your oyster pearls just so they're all together, if that's okay, because I'll put that on there, because then I can use this space for the pearls to put in here. So creamy lavenders first, 1 and 2. Lavender. Oh, they're just slightly different sizes. How about that one? Not quite. There we go. Then 2 lavender and then 2 purple frost as well. I'm going to have a look for the bright purple frost because I think that sort of suits the vibe you're going for. However, if you prefer some darker ones, I do have darker ones as well. Okay, so if you're happy with those, I'll need to know if these are for the jewellery and if they're for the cascades, what order you'd like them in. And then, of course, which 6 we're swapping out if you're happy with those. I want them in that order that they're in there. Perfect. So I'll start writing this down. Which 6 are we swapping out? So we're going to have top is creamy lavender, middle is lavender, and the bottom is purple frost. Swap out the waterberry, the peach, and the mustard yellow Simba peach, and the okay. So let me start again. So waterberry, autumn peach, mustard yellow, Simba Peach and Blood Orange. I think I've missed one. So that's 5. Hang on. So Waterberry, Autumn Peach, the Mustard Yellow, Simba Peach and Blood Orange. So I'd need one more as well to swap out. So I am going to pick these 6 up here. But yeah, one more as well, unless I've misread that. And the lemon yellow as well. Okie dokie. Perfect. That one. Just going to pick all of these up. Okay. I'm just going to pat this down in case you want any more swapping in. The 2 indigo on studs, you can. Indigo. Perfect. Oh, I'm just getting my bag ready. 1 and 2. And then we just need 2 more for the last item. Swap into the magic black crystal pearls, swap out the 2 reds on the bottom row. Magic black. Oh, let me bring the crystals over. No, that's not M. This one's got the M's. Mystic black. Magic black. And these are for the studs as well. Excuse me. So I've just rolled away. These are the magic black. Oh, they're not focusing, but magic black, so a pure deep dark black there. And taking away the reds. Perfect. So magic black. So then that's your jewellery chosen for. So it'll just be with the remaining pearls here, Diane, if you're happy with all of these, or of course if there's any other swaps or changes that you'd like to make. Give her one of the Dove Grey twins. Okay, the top set or the bottom set are the Dove Grey twins. And if you could type Bent's last name, or if you're here, my lovely, if you could comment for me so I could get your last name. Oh, my pen is sort of running out today. It's doing those when it writes perfectly, then every now and then it misses a couple of little strokes. Bent Toft Anderson. So Diane, top Dove Greys or the bottom Dove Greys? So the top ones are the slightly lighter ones, and the bottom ones are the slightly darker ones. Give her the choice. Okay. Which ones would you like? So Diane Haspel is offering you a pair of the Dove Grey twins Bent. Would you like the lighter ones, so the top pair, or the darker pair, which is the bottom pair? There's only the tiniest difference, but yeah, the set 1 top pair or set 2 the bottom pair. The bottom pair. Okay. And then the other pearls here, Diane, what do you think to these as your loose pearls? Pin caps on those, you can. And then you'd like to gift, oh, let me get my post-its. So you'd like to gift Annette Birkinshaw, Linda Delahoy, Terry Hawke, and Gemma Jones for a pearl from the right side. Okay, so from the lavenders, the 2 pinks and the chocolate silver. So the not from the Pepsi. Let me move them. So is that right? So from this side, not over here. Yes, okay, perfect. So ladies, are you here? If so, which pearl would you like? The littlest one. The littlest one would be this one. So this dark purple, Linda, is that right? Net, you'd like the magenta on a pin cap. Terry, you'd like a lavender on a jump ring. Yep, Linda, you'd like that one on a hoop fitting. Okay. And then I haven't seen Gemma, so Diane, you may have to choose for Gemma if that's okay. Lavender for Gemma. Okay, perfect. So then that's all the gifted ones so far that we've done fulfilled. So then the remaining pearls here, what do you think with all of these, my lovely? Shirley, thank you for the stars there. Very, very kind of you, my lovely. Swap out the OG twins for greeny blue twins, and can you invoice you for studs? I can. Now they're not going to be twins, but I'll sort of get the closest I can size wise, and I'll try and get close shade wise, but as we know with the peacocks, they are going to look slightly different as we go round, just because of the nature of that colour. So I think these ones, if you're very happy with these, so there's number 1 and number 2. So take these away, and then you'd like the greeny blues to be invoiced for simple studs. Yeah. The three off at the side into Perline. Of course you can. That's very, very kind of you. So am I right in saying this one? So the chocolatey silver purple, the two-tonal pink and the chocolate silver into Perline. Very, very kind of you there, Diane. And as always, I'm sure whoever receives those will be very, very grateful. Yes, those three, perfect. And then, oh, dropped it. And then, oh, that pink didn't want me to pick it up. The remaining pearls you're happy with as your loose pearls. That is brilliant. Well, I'm glad you're happy with all of these. Let me bring you back up here as well. Oh, sorry, you can sort of see the... Why is that come down? I don't know. Diane, thank you for the donation with your shells, and I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. The invoice will get sent across for you to the email address on the order form. And again, thank you for the pearls into Perline, as I'm sure whoever receives those will be very, very happy. You're very welcome. Okay, up next then today is Chloe Garland. Chloe, are you here? Oh, bless your heart, Chloe. Just seen the email come through again. Chloe Garland, are you here? I'm just going to scroll up. I don't think I missed her then, so I was just booking in her email. No. Haven't seen her. Oh, Chloe, there you are. Hello, 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 hello. So I've just booked in the loyalty cards. Thank you for doing that there for me. I'm glad you managed to see it in time, so thank you. So that means you've got 12 openings altogether, Chloe. Which 12 would you like to have? Oysters, egg pops, or a mix of each? If it's a mix of each, I'll need to know how many of each you would like. 4 pops, the rest oysters. Can you keep the shells for Cassie and keep separate in the sand? So all the oyster shells, so my brain 12 take 4 is 8 oysters, 4 pops. Is that right? I think that's right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, what did I just click? Oh, that's fine. And 8. And then 4 pops. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's absolutely fine to keep all of the shells, by the way. I don't know how, I didn't mean it to sound like that. So yes, that's absolutely fine. It just means that, obviously they take up room in the box. So it just means that I can't have loads of multiple orders in the same box, but it would fit with your order now, if that makes sense. So it's not a problem at all. So we're going to start with Perline, then your egg pops, then your oysters. Keep your oyster shells and keep the pearls separate in the sand for the egg pops and the oysters. Chloe, are there any colours that you're hoping for? So with Perline, good luck. Bloop. So we've got a dark purple as your gifted pearl. So dark Cadbury purple there, just slightly off centre it. And then coming back for your egg pops. So egg pop number 1. Ooh, 4 pearls in this one. So, so this one does have a little inclusion I can see straight away. So it's a chocolate silver, and then you can see it straight away there, like a little indent, little inclusion. Okay, so at the end, of course, if you're not happy with that, I can swap it for you. He looks almost purple. Oh, I didn't even realise, I was just focusing here. So it's chocolate silver here, but as you go round, it goes into a grape purple. So grape and chocolate silver, 2-tonal pearl with an inclusion. Oh, he's gorgeous. Okay, so I'm going to pop it in the purple lines because it is grape purple, but he's just 2-tonal as you go around there. You've also got a lighter Cinderella blue, a sea foam green, and a Simba. Oh, is it a Simba peach or a yolk? No, I apologise. I think that's more yolk yellow. Kit, thank you for the stars there. Your next egg pop. And you've got 3 pearls in this one. So you've got a lighter Cinderella blue, a lavender, and a slightly oval funky amber. So slightly oval this way. Then coming back for your next egg pop. And you've got 2 pearls in this one. So in here, you've got a lighter autumn peach and a purple frost. Then coming back for your last egg pop, Chloe. Four pearls in this one. So in here you've got another Cinderella blue. I think he's slightly darker than the previous two. You've got another yolk yellow. I put the amber with the yolk yellow, sorry, it goes there. So, like so. Another autumn peach, and then a bridal white. Okay, so they are all of your egg pop pearls. And then, so coming back for your oysters, please bear with me just while I clean them up here. So it just gives me a moment, just slightly extra to clean them up. So normally I try to get the pearls out and then I'll sort of clean the shells. So you'll either see me clean the shells, or I'll just leave you on the pearl screen while I do so. It just depends on how much of a mess it is. So Chloe, oyster number 1. Slight double pop there. And there's your mother of pearl. Oh, and first one, you are twinning. Twinning with Waterberry twins. Now it does look like one is slightly more pinky, so slightly more raspberry than the other. So this one has got slightly more raspberry and this one's just slightly less. Now they're both Waterberry, just one's got a hint more pink to him. Okay, so first oyster is Waterberry twins. Okay, coming back for your next oyster. Light pop there. And there's your mother of pearl. And there's no more in this one. So you are twinning. Now these twins, they look like creamy lavender twins actually. So base cream, and they've got this slight pinky lavender overtone to them. So creamy lavender twins there, Chloe. Your next oyster. Slight double pop. Oh, and there's no more in that one. Now it looks like he's a silver lilac. He's slightly funky shape. He actually looks bigger, but I think that's just the funky shape. He's just slightly sort of off circular. He's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, oh, not a 7.5. Yeah, not an 8. So straight through the 8.5. But if I show you, he's round, but he's just slightly funky. So I think it's giving the illusion that he's slightly bigger as well, because he's got like little off-centre bobbly bits, but not bobbly bits. Like if you've got a Play-Doh circle and you slightly squished it with between your thumb and finger. So it's still round, but it's got like a little misshapen. Okay, coming back for your next oyster. Double pop that. There's your mother of pearl. Again, there is a little bit of flesh there, but there's no pearls on that side. Oh, I can see a little huddle there. 1, 2, 3. Chloe, you have triples. Actually, let me put these in the sun because I don't want them all to roll away. 3 pearls in that oyster. Let me bring you across. I'm going to change the kitchen towel as well, I think, now. But colours here is an autumn peach, a raspberry. Oh, we don't have pink yet. You can see that there. And a creamy. So if I just put it next to the white quickly, you can see it's just slightly off-white, creamy coloured pearl. And Terry, bless you. Thank you for the stars, Terry. So a creamy white as well. Just cleaning these shells. Perfect. Okay, so then coming across back for your next oyster. So I think there's 4 more to go. So in here, light pop there. And there's your mother of pearl. Oh, and we can see again a lovely little cluster there. 1, 2, 3. So you have triples for a second time. Oh, that's a gorgeous colour. It's like a dark, words. It's like an autumn peach, maybe like a honey peach, possibly. Oh, I don't know if the colours. So it's really quite dark peach colour. You can see that there. It's gorgeous. You've also got a waterberry and a raspberry. Okay, so if I put the raspberry, you can see, oh, it's very pink waterberry, but hopefully you can see the difference. Yeah, waterberry, raspberry. Okay, coming back for your next oyster. Light pop there. Oh, now this shell has slightly broken. I'll still send you this bit, but if I just take that bit off the hinge, so I do apologise. But in here I can see a flash. Oh, no, we are twinning. Third set of twins, and these are gorgeously bright pink twins. They're not quite raspberries, they're more like a hot pink twin. Which really bring out the waterberry twins at the top there actually. Now the pinks are there. You can really see the waterberry in that top pearl or top set. Okay, your next oyster. quite a loud double pop there. Look at the size of this shell to the last one that we just opened, by the way. It's huge. Okay, so in here you are twinning for a 4th time, and these are golden Simba peach twins here. And then we've got one more oyster to open. So coming back for your last oyster. Lights pop there. Oh, and ending with twinning. Oh, these are denim blues. Again, they do look slightly purpley. Oh, are they indigo? Let me put them in the sun so let me have a look. Oh, I think they're more, yeah, they do have the purple in, so they're not quite denim. They are sort of a darker indigo there. They're gorgeous, don't get me wrong, but the denims don't have that purpley tone to them. Gorgeous. Okay, Chloe. If I go through all of these colours for you then, I'll need to know if you're happy with all of these, which ones you would like where, and if you're not happy, I can swap them in the colours of your choice. So you've got twins wise, you've got waterberry twins, one slightly more pink, one slightly more waterberryish, creamy lavender twins, bright pink twins, golden Simba peach twins, and dark indigo twins. You've then got a silver lilac, waterberry, dark golden autumn peach, normal autumn peach, creamy white, and 2 raspberries, seafoam green, 3 Cinderella blues, dark Cadbury purple, 2 tonal silver, grape purple, lavender, purple frost, yolk yellow, 1 and 2, and then you've got autumn peach, amber, autumn peach, and then a bridal white. Not a problem, Chloe, and I'm just wrapping up your shells for you as well. So you hear me sort of rustling and just wrapping them all up. Okay, so now I'm just popping all your name on all the shells. We've got 3 parcels of shells. Okay, perfect. Right, let me come back. Oh, can we have the indigo twins on the entwined twist earrings and the creamy lavender on the snowflakes? Yep, so creamy lavender and then indigo on the entwined twist is indigo. That was perfect timing. However, if I've missed anything before that, Chloe, do sort of comment on it because it will bring it forward, or just copy and paste it. I can scroll back up in a moment though if I've missed anything. Okay. What's going on? Oh, bless you, Terry. Do you mean one of her pals to go on there? But if you could email me, Terry, with obviously your request, and then that way I can have all the information there to invoice you the correct person, if that's okay. Silver lilac on the double stir and purple frost on the stone ball. Purple frost. So silver lilac and purple frost. Bless you, Terry, thank you. I'll still make a note here, it's just I'd need you to email me so I sent it to the correct place, that's all. So, Terry Hawk for... I've lost it. What is it? Ah, dot bail pendant. So Chloe, if you've seen that, Terry would like to purchase a dot bail pendant for you. If you'd like to pick one of your pals to go onto there. And Terry, I'd need to know the chain length and style as well. And I'm just booking it in on the website now as well. Excuse me. And you'd like her to pick the chain as well? Perfect. So Chloe, if you could let me know just an extra item for you to choose the jewellery for the pal for, and of course what chain length and style you'd like on that as well. Excuse me, I've just got a frog in my throat. I just need a drink. I've got this. better. Yep, I've got the silver lilac and the purple frost on those. Extension. And on this one. And this one. Yep, extensions, I've got down notes for those. And you'd like to swap an autumn peach for a sunshine yellow. So you've got a couple of autumn peaches here. I'm just going to grab the one closest to the end. However, if you prefer to keep that one, do let me know and I can take out a different one. So sunshine yellow. Snake 22. Brilliant. That one on the With You charm, yeah. Chocolate bronze for the paw prints and a brighter red, swap the two whites. Okay, so chocolate bronze, hang on, what paw prints is it? Oh, okay. chocolate bronze and a bright red. I'm going to go for the brighter burgundy red, however if you prefer a cranberry red, let me know. What do you think to those two there? So if I reread what you put, we've got chocolate bronze on the paw prints, so chocolate bronze and red. Oh, and okay, so we haven't got what the red is for just yet, that's fine. Red on the Cupid, brilliant. And then I think we've just got one more item to choose for. Oh no, two more items to choose for with Terry's item that she's getting you. Diane, bless you. Thank you for the stars. The darker Cinderella on the item from Terry. Yeah. And the lavender on the bracelet. So, lavender on the bracelet. And then you'd like to be invoice for pin caps on, is it one bright pink or both bright pink? Oh no, so the bright pink and the gold Simba twins, and gift Terry the Waterberry twins as a massive thank you. Okay, so you'd like to be invoiced for pin caps on both the pink twins and the golden Simba twins. And then the Waterbury twins you'd like to gift to Terry Hawk. And Terry, you'd like to be invoiced for pin caps. Okay, brilliant. So then Chloe, the remaining pals then are going to be your loose pals. So are you happy with all of these, or are there any other swaps or changes you'd like to make? Oh, I didn't see that. So can you gift Kit the funky yellow? Which one's the funky yellow? So you've got the darker yolk or the lighter yolk. You do have an oval amber, but yeah, if it's the yellow number 1 or 2, 1 or 2. And then can you have all the blues, the purples, amber, the honey peach, and the 2 pinks in the bottom as your loose pals? So the blues, the amber, purples, the honey peach, and the 2 pinks at the bottom as your loose pals. Okay, and then the remaining pals here, what would you like to do? Okay, which pink for Kit? No, sorry, which yellow for Kit, Chloe? Number 1 or number 2? So then you'd like Annette, Birkinshaw, Pauline, McNiff, Andrea Doobie, Laura Senecal, excuse me, and Shelley Stanton to choose. Second yellow for Kit. Perfect. Sea foam on a pin cap, Annette. Yeah. So, by the way, guys, it's these. Excuse me. For a pickle Shelley. Oh gosh, sorry. So, pickle. Candy floss pink on a jump ring. Yeah. Candy floss pink. Okay. On a pin cap, Shelley. Pastel yellow, Laura. And I haven't seen Andrea yet either. So if Andrea's not here, Chloe, you may have to choose for her. Pastel yellow. On a pin cap, Laura. Okay. Okay, so I haven't seen Andrea, Chloe. So the one that you've got left is the Waterberry. I mean, I have just randomly taken the other ones out though. So if you would prefer to keep any of the others I swapped out for Andrea instead, that's fine. If not, is there another colour or anything? Cadbury Purple. Okay. Perfect. So then the remaining pearls there, then you're happy with as your loose pearls. If you can just confirm for me again. Yeah, happy with those? Brilliant. For me, you're very welcome. Right, let me pick these up for you as well then. Okay, so Chloe, so I have wrapped up all of your shells, so I hope Cassie's happy with those. I would just recommend to obviously give them a wash with some warm soapy water, and if you'd like to keep them sort of shiny and sort of stronger, you can always varnish them as well. Okay, so invoice for the pin caps will get sent across for you to the email address on the order form, and I hope you've had an amazing birthday, and I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And that's it there for you. Okay, and then up next today is Lauren Ratkaj. Oh, I'm so sorry, Lauren. Lauren Rakaj. I think I'm completely mispronouncing your name, Lauren. I do apologise. But Lauren, are you here? Lauren, hello. I'm so sorry. But hello. You've got 8 openings altogether. Which 8 would you like to have? Oysters, egg pops, or a mix of each? If it's a mix of each, I'll need to know how many of each you would like to have. Five egg pops, 3 oysters. 1, 2, 3. 5 egg pops. You'd like to donate your shells. Bless you, thank you very much. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's a sneaky 5 in there. Are you happy if I mix all the pearls together in the sand, or would you prefer me to keep them separate? And are there certain colours that you're hoping for? So we'll start with the gifted pearls from Pearline, then your egg pops, and then your oysters. So good luck. You've got a bridal white as your gifted pearl. You're happy if I mix the pearls together? Perfect. Okay, so egg pop number 1. You're hoping for blues and reds. Okay, first egg pop has given you 2 pearls. These 2, you've got a lavender and a dark deep purple. So lavender and purple. Your next egg pop. 2 pearls in this one. We've got a purple frost and a greeny blue peacock. Actually, yeah, I'll pop it under the white, greeny blue peacock. Your next egg pop, 2 pals in this one, and you've got another peacock, another greeny blue peacock here, and then a slightly funky Cinderella blue. So he's a slight squished pebble, if you can see that there. So he's a lighter Cinderella blue and he's a slight squished pebble shape there as well. Your next egg pop, 2 pals in this one, both purples again. We've got a lavender and then another purple frost. I think this purple frost is slightly lighter than that one there. And then your last egg pop. And you've got 4 pals in this one. You've got an original peacock, so this one's like a silvery green original peacock. You've got a bridal white, a dove grey, and a darker TARDIS blue. Okay, so they're your egg pop pals, and then coming across again for your oysters. Oyster number 1. Light pop there. And there's your mother of pearl. You are twinning with seafoam green twins. So twinning with seafoam green twins there. Your second oyster. Light pop there. And you are twinning for a second time with creamy lavender twins. Then your last oyster. Slight double pop. Oh, 1, 2, 3. And you have triples. So 3 pearls in your last oyster. Okay, so in here you've got I'd say it's more like a bluey sea foam. So if I pop it next to it, so it does have like I'm going to put it in the blues. I think it's more blue, this one, but he's got like a hint of a little bit of green. We've got another dove grey and then a yolk yellow. Lauren, what do you think with all of these? If you're happy, I'll need to know which ones you would like where. If you're not happy, I can swap for colours of your choice. What do you think? What would you like to do? I don't have any denim blues, so there is going to be a wait for denim blues, and I don't know how long the wait would be because I do have a few people on there. So if you're happy to go on the waiting list, then that's not a problem. If you prefer not to go on the waiting list, would there be a different colour that you'd like to have? So change the 5 purples, 1 sunshine yellow, 2 reds, TARDIS blue. Yep, I've got 2 TARDIS blues. The TARDIS blues are here now. Let me get those for you, then you can have a look and see if you're happy. So I've got, these are the TARDIS blues if you're happy with those. Two TARDIS blues and a white on the bracelet. Is it the white in the middle like so? So white, no, blue, white, blue. Yes, perfect. Yellow on the crouching cat. Okay. Red on the belt earrings. Brilliant. I do have grass green, yes. How many are you looking for? Yes, I've got pickle green as well. And we also need a burgundy as well. So grass green, pickle green, and burgundy. If you're happy with these, I'll need to know which 3 you'd like to swap out. If you're not happy, of course, I can change them for possibly a different shade. The grass green on the Isle of Mum. Brilliant. Burgundy on the ring. So which ones are we swapping out? Don't need the pickle? Okay, so which 2 are we swapping out? Cinderella and the first one of the first peacock. Okay. And then the rest you're happy with as your loose pearls. Brilliant. Lauren, I'm glad you're happy with all of these, my lovely. Oh, come back. There we go. Okay, Lauren, thank you for the donation with your shells, and I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. There we go, and that's up there for you. Perfect. You're very, very welcome. Up next then today is Alison Green. Alison, are you here? Alison, hello, hello, hello. Alison, you've got 3 openings altogether. Which three, would you like to have? Oysters, egg pops, or a mix of each? If it's a mix of each, I'll need to know how many of each you would like. 2 oysters, 1 egg pop. Keep the shells. Okay, Alison, 2 oysters. Are there certain colours that you're hoping for? So, starting with Pearline, then your egg pop, then your oysters. Good luck, my lovely. So, Pearline first. Look. And you have got a darker silver bells as your gifted pearl. Slight hint of chocolate there. Possibly chocolatey silver then. I apologise, let's go for more chocolate silver. With your egg pop. And you've got 2 pearls in this one. We've got a autumn peach and a cranberry red. And then again, as I clean the shells, I may leave you on the pearl screen while I clean them up, so just bear with me. So oyster number 1, light pop there. Thank you, Bev. Ow! Ow!
Okay.
Yeah, I'm fine. Sorry, Aaron brought my drink in as I looked over, but the shell has got a hole in it here. So as I looked over at Aaron, the knife, which is not sharp, but it pinched my finger between the hole and the knife. So normally this isn't sharp, I can just diddle. But yeah, I pinched myself, so I'm fine. Oh, so hang on, let me move my finger away from that hole. Okay, so you can still keep this shell, but it does have, oh, it looks like a little love heart. Oh, it does look like a love heart. Oh, that's really cute. Let me just take, yeah, okay. So that's a cute shell there. And then let me have a squidge in here. And you have triples. It didn't break the glove, Carol, but thank you. That's what I was checking. Yeah, it didn't break the glove. You've got triples. That there is just a piece of flesh. So 3 pearls in this one. Exactly, Shelley. I'm glad somebody else saw it. Okay, so with these 3, your first one is a lemon yellow. You've then got a Cinderella-y blue, and then a lighter waterberry. Oh no, that one. Okay, coming back for your second oyster. Slight double pop there. Oh, I can see straight away. Well, there's your mother of pearl. Oh, and one's popped out, but I could see straight away then you are twinning with bright, bold raspberry twins here. Oh, he's got a little nubbin on him. Oh, okay, so I do have raspberries. So if you didn't like the little imperfection I'm about to show you, you could swap it out for raspberries. Now this isn't the true colour, you'll see in a second, but you can see there he's got like a little nubbin on him. It's quite cute. Now obviously pearls, they are naturally grown products. These are not natural colours, these are dyed colours, but it's still a naturally grown product. So sometimes we do have these little inclusions and little imperfections. So this is the true colour here, so the bright bold colour. But yes, if you're not happy, I can swap it out for you for, of course, either a sort of very similar colour or a different colour if you're not happy. But Alison, what do you think to these? So you've got raspberry twins, and then you've got your Cinderella, lemon yellow, silver chocolate, autumn peach, waterberry and cranberry red. If you're happy, Alison, I'll need to know which ones you would like where, and if you're not happy, I can swap you for colours of your choice. I'm just wrapping up your shells for you. You'd like a greeny blue peacock to go on the pendant. What about this one? Are you happy with that one there? Bigger. All my peacocks are very, very similar in size. Let's see. That one's touch bigger. It's not a massive difference. But no, all my peacocks are very, very similar. So if I move that one away, so like I said, that one's just a tiny bit bigger. Yeah, brilliant. So that one on the jewellery, and then the remaining pearls are going to be your loose pearls, Alison. So are you happy with all of those, or are there any other swaps or changes that you'd like to make? pin caps on the twins and the cranberry and the waterberry. Okay, so pin caps on those 4, just writing that down. Brilliant. Gift 1 to Kit Donal, Terry Hawk, and Annette Barkinshaw. Okay. Pea green Terry on a pin cap. Yeah. And then Annette and Kit. Oh, Annette, can you have a lemon yellow on a pin cap? Oh. The original lemon or the new one I added in, which is slightly lighter? Any pearl with a lobster fitting, unless it's funky, then you'd like a pin cap. Okay. So you've got the Cinderella one, Kit. The original one will be great. Perfect. Sorry, I didn't see that before I got a new one out. But then I thought I'd better ask in case you preferred the look of the newer one. Okay. Brilliant. Let me bring you back up then, Alison. I hope you're happy with everything there. The invoice for the pin caps, that will get sent across for you to the email address that's on the order form. And I've wrapped up your shells as well, so they are safe there. And then, Alison, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And that's it there for you. Perfect. Okay. Up next then today is Anna Mullin. Anna, are you here? You're very, very welcome, Alison. Anna, hello, hello, hello. Anna, you have got 3 openings altogether. Would you like to have oysters, egg pops, or a mix of each? If it's a mix of each, I'll need to know how many of each you would like. Two oysters, 1 pop. Would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? And are there certain colours you're hoping for? So again, we're going to start with your praline, then your egg pop, then your oysters. So Anna, good luck. So your first one, your gifted pearl, is a Cinderella blue. And then your egg pop, and you've got 2 pearls in this one. You have got a slightly funky, so it's a squished pebble, and he's got this little groove on him as well. Can you see it just there? It's got like a... Why is it so bright all of a sudden? Oh, it's like it focuses and then it... There we go. Okay, so that little groove there, and here's a slight squished pebble shape. So autumn peach, funky pearl. Okay, and you've also got a midnight purple. So base midnight blue with a sort of purpley overtone. Excuse me. And then coming back for your oysters. So oyster number 1. Slight double pop there. Oh, we've got a runaway. So there's your mother of pearl. Like I said, we've got a runaway. Oh, we've got 3 runaways. Let me just squidge. Okay, you have triples, Anna. 3 pearls in this one. And in here you've got a creamy white, so creamy white, a pink, and a lighter orchid. So orchid is like a pinkly purple. So it always pops in the purple line as well, so a lighter creamy orchid. And then your second oyster. Light pop there. There's been lots of triples today, and you have triples for a second time. Now I'm definitely going to measure this rose gold here. I'm just cleaning them up. Okay, so we've got a raspberry, a autumn peach, and then we need to measure. So if I show you the colour first, he is a rose gold. He's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. I thought so. So he's not an 8.5. Oh, he's not a 9. Oh my wow. Look, he is a 9.5, Anna. Now, I don't have a 9.5 badge, but I do have a 9 badge. So I'm going to give you a 9 club badge. So I hope that's okay. But he is a rose gold 9.5. He looked big when he came out then. Like I always said, I know I don't measure them anymore, but if any pals do look like they could be above an 8.5, I will always sort of measure them, because obviously I don't want you guys to miss out. So, of 9.5 rose gold, then you've got midnight purple and an orchid, Cinderella blue, a funky squished pebble autumn peach, then a normal autumn peach, a creamy white, and then a pink and a raspberry. Now I've got to try to remember, where are my badges? We haven't had somebody have a badge in such a long time. Badge. Badge, badge, badge. Badge, badge. Oh, they're going to be down here. I found them. I organised my trolley and I put them on the trolley. I found them. Okay, so I'm going to give you a 9 club badge. So I know it's a 9.5. Sorry, I've just changed the microphone. I didn't realise it fell out then. Yes, of course you can, Anna. Okay, so would you like to take a screenshot there? And then when you email me, if you can include your order number and then what colours you would like where. So if I just make a note, we'll email with colour choices. That's not a problem. So let me know when you've taken the screenshot. If there's any swaps that you'd like to do in the email as well, do let me know. Please let me know if you'd like me to then take a photo of the swaps before popping them on the jewellery, or if you'll be happy with me just to swap for the colours you choose. If there are any swaps, then do just let me know that in the email as well. I'm glad you're happy with it. It is chunky. I'd say the orchid is the next biggest one you've got. So if I put them both on flat, yeah, he's a big one. Okay, so I'll pick them up here then. And then, yeah, just whenever you're ready, pop me an email over with what you'd like where, if there's any swaps at all as well. Perfect. Okay, well, Anna, let me bring you back up. Thank you for the donation of the shells as well, so I really do appreciate that there. And then I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And yeah, just let me know whenever you're ready. Perfect. Excuse me. Oh, I thought What's the time? I actually thought it would catch up with me before now. We got in really late last night and I got up earlier than I wanted to, if that makes sense. No, earlier than my body wanted me to, so I could come and sort of catch up with work. So I thought I'd be yawning way before this point, so I'm quite proud of that. Right, up next though is Donna Gertz. Excuse me. Donna Gertz, are you here? Oh, that was nice. Oh, Donna, hello. So you've got 8 openings altogether. You're going to take 3 pops, 5 oysters, donate the shells, and you're hoping for pastel colours. Okay, Donna. So 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5. I keep hitting the space bar when I do that. There we go. And then 3 pops. And you're hoping for pastel colours. So as always, we're going to start with Perline, as there's still lots of pearls. I don't know how many, but lots of pearls in Perline. Then your egg pops, then your oysters, and I know I just said, but I need to double check. Donate the shells. Let's go down. Good luck, Donna. Excuse me. Hello. Okay, so your gifted pearl is a darker. Oh, he's a silver purple. So he's a base silver, but you can see that slight purpley overtone here. Are you happy if I mix all your pearls together, or did you want me to keep them separate from each other, Donna? So coming back for egg pop number 1. And you've got 3 pearls in your first one. You've got a sky blue. So sky blues, it is going to look kind of whitish on the camera, but he does definitely have that hint of blue to him. You've got a rose gold, and then you've got a midnight blue as well. Your egg pop, and you've got 4 pearls in this one. A lighter Cinderella blue, a bridal, slightly creamy white, a magenta, and a dark purple. And then your last egg pop. And you've got 4 pearls in this one. So you've got another Cinderella blue, slightly lighter than the last Cinderella blue, a lighter yolk yellow, a grass green, and a raspberry. Then coming across for your oysters. Okay, oyster number 1. Slight double pop, but it was quite a light double pop there, Donna. And there's your mother of pearl. You are twipping. twinning with Seafoam Green Twins. Actually, they're more of a minty seafoam. I wouldn't say they're blue, but they're more of a really bright sort of minty green, but seafoam green, if that makes sense. So yeah, there's no blue in them, but they're minty seafoams. Like a spearmint kind of shade. Your next oyster. Light pop there. And there's your mother of pearl. Oh, you are twinning for a second time, Donna, and a second set of greens. And again, it's a very similar colour. I'd say that these second set is slightly brighter. Hang on, let me... there you go. Slightly brighter second set. Sometimes with the lighter pearls, with the light shining, they do look sort of really bright. So sometimes I try to get it focused a bit more clearly, just so you can sort of see the shades there. Your next oyster. Light pop. And there's your mother of pearl. Ooh, twinning. Twinning with blue twins. Now these are a blue grassy it's like a blue, it's like a Pepsi blue and a seafoam mix, so it's like a bluey green, but this one's like a deep blue, so like a Pepsi seafoam. Now I know I keep saying seafoam base, but the seafoams have got that sort of tingy, greeny tone to them, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's like the undertone of it, if you like, and then you've got the sort of the main colour beneath. I hope this makes sense. So yeah, I'd say like Pepsi seafoams with those ones. Your next oyster. No, they're not quite sea blues. Sea blues are more like a bluey green. So double pop there. Oh, and you are twinning. Twinning with Cinderella twins. So darker Cinderella twins compared to the Cinderellas you've got already. And then we've got one more oyster to go. There's a little bit of flesh on that side. And you've got a raspberry. Donna, my lovely, what do you think to all of these? If you're happy, I'll need to know which ones you'd like where. If you're not happy, Donna, I can swap them for colours of your choice. So let me go, sorry, I'm just wrapping up those. So if I go through them again for you, and then let me know what you think. So you've got, on the twin side, you've got two sets of these sort of light, bright, greeny, minty, seafoamy twins, 1 and 2. You've got these Pepsi seafoam twins, and then you've got Cinderella twins here as well. You've got the grass green, the yolk, sky blue, midnight blue, 2 Cinderella blues. You've got the silver purple and then the dark deep purple. You've got the rose gold, creamy white, magenta, and then 2 raspberries. What do you think, Donna? Get the top twins on the Shining Blossom and the other seafoam greens on studs. So you'd like to be invoiced for those on studs or on your other earrings. So Shining Blossom is the top ones. Right, let me make a little note on here though, so I wouldn't want to get it wrong. So if I put this in with the pearls, Shining Blossom. If I just put this in the bag with the pearls, then they're definitely, they are very, very similar. I know the second set is slightly brighter, but so second set on studs, is that right? Ah, no, it is the swing flower. No, that's fine. That's why I wanted to double check. So these ones on the swing flower, brilliant. all of the rest of the twins on studs. Okay, so you'd like to be invoiced for the simple studs, and that's with the Pepsi Sea Foam and with the Cinderellas. Okay. Two matching white for the chubby snowman. Okay, and which two would you like to swap out for those? Chubby snowman, chubby snowman, do 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 do, chubby snowman. Look, look. The green and the middle pink. Okay, and then these are the chubby snowman, or snowmen, no, snowman, chubby snowman earrings. Okay, and then you've got two more items to choose for. I can, Shirley. So it will save until the end of the next live, so that's Sunday. And obviously if you order in that time but you can't get booked in for Sunday, then that's fine. It will then hold for you. So you'd like to get two purple peacocks for simple drops and trade the bottom line. Okay, so the purple peacocks are going to be slightly funky shapes, if that's okay. And you'd like to be invoiced for those on the simple drop earrings. the dark blue on the blue shade crystal. Okay. For the amethyst, I would have normally said the lighter grape purples are really close to the amethyst crystals, but I don't know if I've got any of the shade I'm thinking of. Let me just have a look at them. Let's have a look. I've got this one, so it's not exactly the one I'm thinking of. So this is like a light silver grapey purple. I do have purple frost, yeah. If you'd like to have the purple frost, which one would you like to swap out? Yes, trade that one and trade one from the third line. Okay, so then it's the purple frost on the amethyst. Okay, so then the remaining pearls are going to be your loose pearls, Donna. Are you happy with all of these, or are there any other swaps or changes you'd like to make? pastel pink, so pickle green, so I'll need to know which ones you'd like to swap out for those as well. Pastel pink, pickle green, and a lighter peach. I did make a dragonfly, not on purpose, but I can see it. So Donna, if you're happy with those, I'll need to know which 3 you'd like to swap out for those, please. Swap out the bottom 3 and then put those 3 on small lobster fittings. Okay, so pickle, pink and peach. That leaves you with 4 pals. What do you think of those? You'd like to swap the sky blue for a sunshine yellow on a small lobster, or on small lobster as well. Yeah. I liked Below Deck as well, Shelley, and then Below Deck Mediterranean as well. I watched them all. However, in the UK, I tried to go back so I could watch them all again because it's a good thing to have on in the background while I work. However, I cannot find where I can watch them from the beginning, so if anybody knows, do let me know. So the 2 blues you'd like to pop into Perline. Bless you, that's very, very kind of you there, Donna. And then the peach you're happy with as your loose pearl. Okay, so let me bring you back up as well. So Donna, I hope you're happy with everything there. Thank you for the donation with your shells. Your invoice for your additional items will get sent across for you to the email address that's on the order form. And I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Netflix. See, I couldn't find from series 1. That's what I mean. I know that there is a series or 2 on Netflix, but yeah, I wanted to watch it from series 1 and I literally cannot find it anywhere. Who knows? Right. Up next on today is Mystery Person. Okay, so I've got a piece of hair that is driving me crazy. So Mystery Person, and I have a little message for you as well, Mystery Person. So I'm going to read the message and then I'm going to call the person and then I'm going to read the message just to see if the person who it is might recognise who it is from the message. Okay, so happy birthday, old bird, with 4 explanation marks. I can't say that. So happy birthday, old bird. You now have the olive set. Love you. Kiss, 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 Laura. So this is for Gaynor Stocker Chen. And I'll read that again. It says, happy birthday, old bird. Now you have the olive set. Love you. Kiss, 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 Laura. So, Gaynor, and I've just seen you as well, so you are here. So hello, hello, hello. And you actually are up next on the order list as well. So what we'll do is we'll combine all of your openings together, and then you've got the olive, the octopus charm from Laura as well to choose for. Okay, so if I actually staple this on here, so I'll add it to your openings, but then yeah, so you've got 5 openings altogether, and I'll need to know which, so just add that item of jewellery onto the end as well. I hope that's okay. So, which 5 would you like to have then, my lovely? Oysters, egg pops, or a mix of each? If it's a mix of each, I'd need to know how many of each you would like. Oh. Two oysters, 3 pops. Okay, would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? And with the pearls and the sand, are you happy if I mix them together, or would you prefer me to keep them separate? So 3 pops, 1, 2, 3. And as always, starting with Perline, then your egg pops, then your oysters. So, oh, I just need to open some new wipes because I just finished the last one. Oh, that was easy. Okay, perfect. So starting with your gifted pal then. Good luck. And you have got a Cinderella Blue as your gifted pal. So it's a lighter Cinderella Blue. Egg pop number 1. And you've got 3 pals in this one. You're happy for me to mix them in together? Perfect. So you've got another Cinderella Blue. I was going to say it's slightly darker, slightly larger than the first one. You've got a Cranberry Red and an Autumn Peach. Your next egg pop. 3 pals in this one. You've got a Bridal White, a Midnight Blue, and a Silver Chocolate. Then your last egg pop. And you've got 2 pals in this one. Ooh, this is one of those gunmetal chocolates, so it's really dark chocolate, so it's like a gunmetal-y chocolate, and then a brighter pink. Okay, then coming across for your oysters. I didn't see, are we donating the shells or would you like to keep them? So oyster number 1. Light pop there. Donate the shells, perfect. And there's no more in that one. You have got a pixie dust. That is amazing, Nancy. Thank you so much. I'll make a note of that after this opening. So a pixie, is it pixie dust? Yeah, it is pixie dust. No, is it pixie dust? It's like a pastel-y, goldy pixie dust. So it is pixie dust, but he's got like, I think more pastel gold to him, but he does have that sort of pixie dust overtone. Does that make sense? So he's not, I suppose actually just because I've been seeing a lot of our lighter pixie dust recently. So yeah, more pastel-y gold, but still has that pixie dust overtone. And then your last oyster. And there's your mother of pearl. Ooh, and you are twinning with pixie dust twins as well, possibly destined to have pixie dust pearls today. Of course, if you're not happy, we can swap them for you, but let me bring these across here. Okay, so twinning wise, you've got your pixie dust, as we've just said. Then you've got your bright pink, silver chocolate, a gunmetal chocolate, and then that sort of pastel-y gold pixie dust. You've got 2 Cinderella Blues and a Midnight Blue, a Cranberry Red, an Autumn Peach, and a Bridal White. If you're happy with these, my lovely, I'll need to know which ones you'd like where. And if you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. Don't mix Okay. All 3 pixies on pin caps. Okay. So swap the white for a sea green, and the sea green on a hoop. Yeah. You'd like to have a greeny blue peacock for the olive charm. Okay, and which colour would you like to swap out for that? This one, if you're happy with that one. Swap out the cranberry. Perfect. I haven't got them next to me, but I do have some oil slick crystals left. How many are you looking for? In fact, actually, there might be in here. Let me just look in here. 3 you can. And which 3? So with the crystal pearls, you don't have any pearls. Oh no, they were the oyster pearls that we took. Please ignore me. The remaining pearls are your egg pop pearls, which can be swapped for crystal pearls. Sorry. My brain said the other way round then. I'm just looking for the oil slicks. It might be that I might not have them to show you now. I know I've definitely got them. I've recently... Are they over here? Are they over here? Oh, is that them? No. Sorry, I'm not at the computer right now. I've just come up to look. See if Sorry, I've been using them, so they've... No. Hang on, let me come back to the comments. Yes, right. Swap out the top three. Are you happy if I don't have them here to show you now? They're definitely yours. They'd be the smaller size crystal pearls, if that's okay. Where? I literally had them this morning. Okay. They're in a safe place right now. So I'm going to make the note. So I'm swapping these three for crystal pearls, and then let me scroll back up and see. Did you want them on? Pin caps. Okay, that's not a problem at all. And then you'd like to gift pearls as well? That's absolutely fine. So let me just write this down. Oil slick on 3 of them. Then if I make a note to swap for 3 oil slick crystal pearls. So they're definitely here. There's no weight on them at all. It's just I've put them in the safe place because I had them earlier. Because I was invoicing somebody for them. So I've just tidied away, that's all. Iridescent. Yeah, give me a second. So, iridescent, hang on, iridescent. This one. So with the crystal pearls, we can't see the true colour on the cameras because the camera doesn't pick it up and the lights, I think they just caught my eye. The lights don't pick them up, and so with the crystal pearls, with the ones that are photoed, I show the photos instead. However, I did just find the peacock pearls, so I can actually do the swap here for you now. I will show you them, but like I said, the camera doesn't actually show them properly with the crystal pearls because of the way that they react to the lights and stuff. Sorry, I knew they hadn't gone far. I just literally looked around and they were... Okay. So then with the remaining 4 pearls, what would you like to do with these? Okay, so you don't want the oil slick. Okay. I only have 2 of the pearlescent pea green ones. Yeah, so I can give the last 2 remaining ones. But I'm afraid I don't have 3. I can, again, it doesn't show it properly on the camera, so I can show them together, but you're not going to see the proper colours, if that makes sense. Oil slicks. Okay. No, there's no confusion, that's fine. I'm glad I managed to find them for you. Okay, so let me go back up and see if it said... okay, so you'd like to gift to Gemma Jones, Donna Topping, Terry Hawk, and Cara Birkinshaw. Okay, Cara Birkinshaw. Perfect. Let me come back down. Bright TARDIS blue on a jump ring. Who is that? Cara. Yeah. Okay. Cinderella blue on a pin cap Terry. Okay. And then just Donna and Gemma. Okay, so I haven't seen Donna or Gemma, so if you'd like to choose their pearls for them. Donna, the Cinderella, and then that leaves you with the Midnight Blue. Would you be happy for Gemma to have that one? And then Gemma, the Midnight Blue. Perfect. You're very welcome. Well, I do hope you had a brilliant birthday. It was earlier in the week, if I remember rightly, wasn't it? And here, the invoice will get sent across for you for your extras to the email address on the order form. I'm sorry I didn't have 3 of the pearlescent crystal pearls. I just need to I just realised I need to change it back to oil slicks. And let me make a note that is running low. Pearlescent pea green crystal pearl. But thank you for the donation with your shells, and then I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. And that's up there for you. Okay, and then up next today is Laura Senecal. Laura, are you here? So just changing the names over. So with the fittings, there is photos on the website. So you go to categories, and then extras, and then then fittings, and then if I put the link in here, so it just shows the images of the pin cap, the jump ring, hoop, and lobster fitting as well. Laura, hello, hello, hello. You have got 2 openings altogether. Which 2 would you like to have? Oh, sorry, I don't want that to move. Oysters, egg pops, or one of each? Two egg pops. Okay, oh, I'm going to drop it. But 1 and 2. Are there certain colours that you're hoping for? So again, starting with Perline and then your egg pops. Good luck, Laura. Oops. And you've got a Cinderella Blue as your gifted pearl. Egg pop number 1. 3 pearls in this one. You've got a sky blue. Again, it may look white on the camera, but it does have that blue overtone. You've got a, okay, so it's a 2-tonal. I think it's more purple frost, but it is 2-tonal, so it's slightly lighter and darker as you go around the pearl there. And then we've got a Simba peach. And then your second egg pop, and you've got 4 pearls in this one. Okay, so it's an original peacock. It's a stwished pebble shape. So original peacock, stwished pebble, and he's got a little nubbin on him. So again, if you're not happy with the imperfections, we can swap it at the end. So his stwished pebble and a little nubbin. And here you go, so silvery green original peacock colour. You've also got a bridal white, a purple frost, and a blush pink. So going through all of the colours again, you've got the original peacock with the imperfection, a two-tonal purple frost, a normal purple frost, a light Cinderella blue, a sky blue, a simmer peach, a bridal white, and a blush pink. So you've said you put some pearls to the side. Yeah, I have them here. So if you would like to have these two, I'll need to know which two you'd like to swap out. I do, yeah. Rose golds on the jewellery, brilliant. So one white, and then so this one's a white, this one's a blush pink. So is it the bottom two? No, don't be sorry. It does look very light on the camera. I'll show you. It is definitely blush. Oh, see, it looks so bright. Let me just get it refocused. Is it going to do it? Sometimes it does. So yeah, I'll take away the bottom two, but oh, it looks so bright. But oh, look, oh, kind of. There we go. Kind of saw it then. It definitely is pink. Like I said before, the lighter colours do sometimes look a lot lighter. It's just because of obviously lighting and stuff, and how the pearls are pearlescent and they reflect. Okay, so that's your pearls for your jewellery. So then the remaining pearls here are your loose pearls. So I just need to know if you're happy with all of these, or if there's any other swaps or changes you'd like to make. Yeah. Do you need them to be matching? Matching on two. Okay. Which three am I swapping out for those? swapping out the bottom 3 for those. Perfect. Is Kit still collecting oddballs? As far as I know she is, but I don't get to see all comments or anything like that, so I'm not sure. The oddball. The peacock to Kit. Okay. And then the last 2 you'd like to swap for the P crystals. So the 2 last P crystals I have invoice you for the pink caps, but you'd like to gift them to Gain or Stock a Check. Okay, so these 2 here. So I'm just writing this down for you. Okay. Perfect. Laura, I hope you're happy with everything there. Your invoice for the extras will get sent across for you to the email address on the order form, and I hope you'll be happy with everything there as well once it arrives, and then that's safe up there for you. Okay, then that is the end of the live for today. As always, thank you for watching and for joining in. I do appreciate it. Next live is on Sunday evening. On Sundays we're live from 7:30 BST. So I hope you all have a brilliant weekend, and I will see you on Sunday. Take care. Bye.